Hi, welcome to Wealth Discovered, where we are discovering and uncovering the dynamics of success, professional or personal development, wealth building, and generational wealth. Hi, I'm Janice, and again, welcome. Today we are going to be delving into an amazing book. And I say that, do I say that about every book? I think I say that about every book. They are so amazing, amazing. But this one really did take me, uh, it really kind of gave me this sense of understanding okay, I can do this wealth thing. Because sometimes I believe that we look at people who are wealthy and those who have attained riches and we think that it's outside of the scope of what we will be able to do. But the book that I'm going to share with you today lets us know that it is well within any person's reach. And this book is entitled The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles. And it was written in 1910, which is absolutely mind blowing because even then people were studying how to get rich based on not their wishes to get rich, but based on what they had seen other people do and they themselves having done it. So, the science of getting rich. Basically, if you understand the difference between the art and the science, you will now know that you can do this. I can do this. Because an art is kind of that je ne sais quoi, kind of like I have my own flair to it, and it's something that really cannot be pinpointed. But a science means you do A and you get B. You do B and you get C because it is a process. And I believe the title of this book was very intentional because Wallace Wattles absolutely lays out the science of it all. He indicates that if we will go through the processes that he lays out in his book, that we will ultimately attain the riches or the wealth or the financial freedom that we are looking for. And if you're watching this and you're watching this channel, and if you're subscribed to this channel, then you are one of those who is either searching to attain the riches or you have attained the riches, and we appreciate both sides. We are those who are not just interested people, riches are an option. Committed people, riches are a must have and a must do. So, for those of us who are on this channel, watching this channel, and contributing to this channel, we are literally committed to the wealth that we desire, and also those who are watching on and partaking of the content that we share. We want you to attain the riches and the wealth as well. So, Wallace Wattles does talk to us about the science of getting rich, how it is a process, and how we can find the points that he shares in the book. I'm not going to pick the book up, I almost did. In the book, the science that he shares, or the steps that he shares, are easy to follow, and they're not overnight thing. Know this and understand this: there is a process to everything in life that is consistent, and it is called seed time, growth, maturation, and harvest. So each of us, we have to plant something, we have to water it, we have to cultivate it, and we have to watch it grow before we can reap the benefits of that particular thing. And so that's what Wallace Wattles shares with us. Now, an interesting thing about this is I'm in the process of actually writing a book. We're actually publishing a book. And so we are editing, we're in proofreading, and all of those types of things. And so, what I found to be very interesting about this particular book is that number one, he doesn't even have page numbers in the book. his chapter titles are all over the place. He doesn't have a foreword. He doesn't have an introduction. He doesn't have a table of contents. And you know why? Because I believe that Wallace Wattles was like, look, I'm trying to get information into the earth. I don't have time for all of this frilly stuff. And that just, and you know, I didn't even realize that until today as I was preparing for this little talk. And I was like, wow, that is pretty amazing. However, he didn't need any of that. He didn't need one of those things because the information in this book is so powerful. Now, the one thing that I will share with you that really resonated with me is when he talks about the difference between the creative mind and the competitive mind. Because a lot of people have this scarcity or poverty mentality, which puts us in a competition with everyone. And there are no shortages in the earth. Stuff may be in the wrong place or where we can't find it, but there are no shortages at all. So when we operate in the competitive mindset, we basically are closing ourselves off from the things that could actually cause us to flourish. But when we are in the competitive mindset, the creative mindset, we will find opportunities for growth because creativity breeds an idea and then another idea, and then voila, you find yourself in a place you may not have expected, but with possible riches and opportunities beyond what you could have expected. So the difference between the creative and the competitive mind, or the creative zone and the competitive zone, are so important. And I found that to be very interesting in this particular book. I think that those were the things that I wanted to lay out for you. Now, again, I did mention that the book was written in 1910, and it is actually a predecessor to Think and Grow Rich. So I just wonder, maybe Napoleon Hill read this before he wrote that. I don't know. Just kind of wondering. What do you think? Possible. Pick this book up and read it and let me know if you hear some of this book in Think and Grow Rich. That would be an interesting thought to consider as you're reading it. My friends, it is all about getting to a place of wealth, freedom, joy, and financial capacity to be able to do some of the things that we want to do. And I'd just like to thank you for taking the time to join me with this book review of The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles. This is Janice, and again, thank you for watching us on Wealth Discovered. Please remember to subscribe, share, like, and comment. Have a great remainder of your day.